Most people don't appreciate who they have until they lose them. And I know this isn't a statement that applies to everybody, but for the people that it does apply to, I try to be sensitive with topics like these because not everybody's situation is the same. A lot of situations are different and unique. But for those of us who do have family around, who do have friends around, especially living in America, I think there can be so many distractions in our lives, and it can be easy to forget the blessings that are right in front of us. And it can be easy to be caught up in our careers and our goals and how many followers we have and how we wish we had this, we wish we had that. But I think sometimes it's worth, I guess, taking a moment to pause and like really think about not only what we have, but who we have. If we are thinking about who we have, whether it's our parents or the people around us, friends, family members, there are some people out there who don't have it as good as us and would trade places with us in a heartbeat. But at the same time, this isn't a message of like, oh, you could have it so much worse, therefore be happy. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that I'm trying to be sensitive and I'm trying to be kind, but I also don't want to dilute the truth of the message. In that, if you are like me and you are in America, a lot of the times you are more blessed than you think. You probably have this list of things that you are wanting, things that you are chasing to finally be happy and okay. But you would be surprised how much of that okayness, that happiness is available to you right now. We're often chasing something and hoping for something that's right in front of us. I know it's kind of controversial, and I know people don't like hearing this. They don't like hearing that they can be content and find peace right now. People love to chase things. They love wanting more and more and more and more and more. But have we considered looking into what's in front of us right now and like being grateful for it and trying to make the best of it while we can? What does that look like? So I'll go to people. Like there was a point in time, like I was like, man, I'm not really a fan of the people around me. I would say things like,
Oh man, I feel like they hold me down. Like this isn't my environment. I want to be around better people. I wish I could be around the people that I know online. Like these people would help me level up because you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
that used to be something that I wouldn't like complain out loud, but silently in my head, I would have a lot of resentment for some people, sometimes in high school or early years of college. But like now it's like me making the best of what I have in front of me right now, of who I have in front of me right now, is becoming that person I wish I had back then for the people around me. It's how can I be a kinder person to those around me? How can I be more present in conversation? How can I truly listen to people when they're talking to me instead of like tuning them out or like not caring about them? Because life is special. And not only are our lives special, um, but those around us are special as well. And they deserve to be loved. The thing I wanted to also say was it's not that we're the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. We're the average of the 5 people we choose to spend the most time with. And so even if you are around people, I don't even like saying this, but if I used to do it and I do it sometimes, other people probably have. The likelihood is that other people probably do. And they probably do is the idea that if you feel like the people around you are holding you down and suppressing the greatness that you could be, I challenge you to think about, instead of saying or moving with the mindset that they bring you down, how can you find ways to be such a light around them, such a powerful force around them, to a point where you bring them up, to where not their presence brings you down, but your presence brings them up? How can you beat that? There's this saying that like Jesus didn't necessarily hang with sinners, sinners hung with Jesus. The whole idea behind that is like Jesus wasn't around these people like he wasn't afraid like, oh man, they're gonna bring me down. I'm gonna start acting like them because I'm spending time around them. Like no, he was showing up in a place of power where he's like, these people are being around me and I'm helping them grow by my mere presence, by my actions, by what I'm teaching them and the lessons and the stories and parables that I'm teaching them through. Like there's a difference behind that. It's easy to pick up this victim mindset of like, I can't be around you, like you're gonna bring me down. There's this like false hierarchy we place in ourselves, like, oh, Loki, I'm more special than you, and you're not on my level per se. But it's like, no, how can we get to a posture of a loving place of humility where it's like, your life is special, my life is special. I wanna be around you, and I wanna find ways to show you the love that God is calling me to display. And maybe that can inspire you to do the same to me and others. There's more responsibility in that. And most people don't want to take the responsibility. It's harder to choose and to look in the mirror and say, like, how can I be better? How can I try to help level up the people around me and help them be better? And this doesn't mean that who we spend time with doesn't affect us at all. Like, that's not what I'm saying, because show me your friends, I'll show you your future sort of thing. Like, There's some truth in that. The people you are around and what you see and what you hear, like that stuff is part of the programming in your mind. Like that stuff is real. So it is important to watch like the amount of time you are spending with certain people. But there is a heavy, heavy side that despite all of that, you are the average of the 5 people you choose to spend the most time with. So even if you are around people that you don't necessarily look up to, there are people online, creators. That was a big thing for me. Like I say this in the most humble way possible. Growing up, a lot of the times there weren't many people I looked up to or wanted to be like when it came to in person. But when it came to online, many people I looked up to in terms of character. When it came to that, a lot of the time, like the 5 people I chose to spend the most time with was through my phone. And it was a big part of my growth, I'll say. But like I also fell into the trap of almost resenting the people around me in person and feeling like they brought me down, like I said. And so now I think nowadays I feel like I'm really growing into a place where I can almost recognize it. Now I won't even say that because again, that's kind of like assuming their attentions, and I don't want to do that, assuming the attentions of others. But as for me and what I know, like I know that that's something I used to do. And so now I'm trying to grow into a person where I'm not afraid to be around certain people anymore. Even if I disagree with them or don't see the world the same way or don't have the same beliefs, like I'm not gonna spend 24 hours a day with them, or that is a day. I'm not gonna spend 24/7 like with them. Like that's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that whenever I am around them, I don't have to compromise my character. I don't have to feel like they're bringing me down. I'm not that weak, and you're not that weak either. There is power in how we live, power in having a humble heart in our interactions, and understanding that life is special. So, with that, no matter where you are on your journey, I pray that this is a reminder to appreciate not only what you have, but who you have around you, and to not wait until they're gone to be grateful for who they are right now. I hope this helps. It's not easy, but it is simple. See you in the next one. Oh, and before I forget, I'd feel like a dirtbag if I didn't mention this, but if you are someone, like I mentioned, who is you're a young guy, you're looking around, and the people around you just unfortunately aren't people you look up to, and you're hoping for more people that inspire you to become a better person and a better man in the future. Link in description, there is a free community online where we have people a lot more cooler than me in there, where the people are already husbands, already fathers, but a lot of us too are also aspiring husbands, aspiring fathers, aspiring community leaders and entrepreneurs in the space. And so if you are looking to build and have a community of people who actually support you, and overall, if I were to put it in like one sentence, I would say these people are the people I mentioned that go around others and level them up. They do the same for me, and I'm sure they do the same for you as well. But yeah, if that at all sounds interesting or helpful to you, I encourage you to check it out, and I hope to see you inside.